Hi, this is Mark from LongIslandWatch.com. Today, I've got four, four new Islanders, kind of really three new Islanders. One of them is just a no-date version of one I already had, and it's already been live on the site. Now, by the time you're seeing this, for a couple of weeks. But still, I'm going to show four to you today. They're really cool. They're built off previous designs, but they're all DLC plated cases. DLC diamond-like carbon, diamond-like coating is PVD. It's a plating process, but what they deposit down is much tougher than regular black PVD watches that you see. So it's super scratch resistant. They're really nice. You're gonna dig them. So speaking of digging, right? So I'm wearing my original ISL 02. This is one of the first watches that came off the assembly line, right? Yeah, it's got the case back. So it's one of the first ones that ever came in back in the end of 2019. I put on a new elastic watch strap that we're selling in the stores, EWB-20, black with a white stripe. Works awesome. And I wanted to let you know one other thing that I kind of found out. My lume triangle was a bit blemished, had dirt on it, and I tried with soap and stuff. Nothing would take care of it. Mr. Clean Magic Eraser, which is amazing stuff. Do keep it in the house. Just a little scrub for like 5 seconds, and the stain was gone. Amazing. And then the other wrist, sorry to digress, is my father's mid-80s date just tapestry dial, two-tone bracelet. That's it. Let's see these four new Islanders. So what good DLC goodness awaits us today? Well, we've got two pilots, 42 millimeter in DLC, and then we've got two fields, 39 millimeter in DLC. This is the one. This is ISL 46. Okay. This is the one that's new, but not really new. So ISL 46 has existed. It existed in a few different varieties, actually. It existed date at 3, black background, white writing. And then it existed as white background, black writing, trying different things. And now it exists as a no-date version. I do agree, this definitely looks the cleanest. Check it out. Ta-da! Beautiful. I don't know. I simply dig it. I do. I gotta admit, when I started the brand, started the watches, I wasn't much into the no-date stuff. But now I see certain watches like the Spork, like the Fliegers. They really scream to not have a date, to keep dial symmetry. I might have poo-pooed it in the beginning, but folks, I am coming around to it. So this was kind of my... Did I get it? I'm trying to get my gloves in a sec. This was kind of my nod to the stealth watch, more like a Damasco or a Zinn looking watch, but at a much, much more affordable price. Obviously, it doesn't have the accoutrement that those would have, but it's kind of what I was going after. So let's get into it. It's a pilot's watch. It is an A-dial variety, meaning just hours, and a three-hander. 42 millimeters in diameter. It is 12 millimeters thick to a flat sapphire crystal with AR on the inside. 48 millimeters on the lug tip to lug tip. Solid screw down case back. That is a rendering of the F-14 Tomcat, a watch. Watches on the brain. A fighter jet built by Grumman on Long Island for much of my childhood, I would say, and then it was phased out. Early 90s, right? And then all those guys eventually wound up at the company that I eventually started working at when I was in engineering. Long Island is used to be one big defense industry revolving door with a lot of the businesses. 100 meters of water resistance. It is a screw-down crown. We are running on a Seiko NH. It is an NH36 movement. Day and date mechanics have been removed, so when you unscrew the crown, you can wind it, pull it out 2 clicks. The second hand stops. When you go into the one-click position, yes, there's a ghost position, but there's no ghost clicking. I've handled a lot of watches from different brands where I understand the need for a ghost position because getting the NH38 the NH38, first of all, guys, is much more expensive because the NH38 is generally made for open heart watches. By the way, I've got an NH38 dress watch coming with an open heart. So number one, it drives up cost. Number two, it's just not a very popular movement. So you mean minimums, this and that. The 35 and 36 are just so much easier to get. But anyways, as I was saying, I see other watches that use this movement, but there's a ghost click. That I don't understand. Why have the mechanics on the movement if you're going to bury it? I understand that, I'm going to have a ghost position, but why have ghost clicks? So no ghost clicking for me. Sorry. Screw down, 100 meters water resistance. Signed crown, of course. Beautiful strap, black strap with... Is the buckle matching? Of course the buckle's matching. With my logo, there it is. Islander on the back. Simple strap, but it all looks really nice. Did I say it? Yeah, 100 meters of water resistance without the anti-reflective sapphire crystal. This is ISL 46. This guy goes for $199, and this guy weighs 88 grams. Also weighing 88 grams, I had to do it. The B-dial variant. So it's the same watch, same price, same weight, $199. 88 grams, $199, not 199 grams. That makes no sense. B-dial variant. So we have white hands, C3 super lume. We'll do the lume shots at the end, and then an orange seconds hand. I wanted to do this just because I just felt it was the right thing to do to offer a B-dial. I am more of a fan of a B-dial than an A-dial. But when I did these guys originally, I was going after more of that military tactical market, even though it is a Flieger. I feel like this, though, I don't know, this takes the cake for me. I love the way this looks. I did want to say something. For those a lot of the questions I get asked, Mark, how long does it take to produce a watch, blah, blah, blah. I actually happen to have the date that I put the order in for these guys. It was the beginning of March. And March of 2021, clearly. And pandemic was kind of still going on. So consider that 4 months later, 4.5 months later, they kind of landed on my doorstep. So that's about how long it takes. It really should have been probably about 6 weeks quicker, but that's about how long this stuff takes. So this is the B-dial variant. It's got the same case back on the back. Same case back design. It is a... Notice the back is blasted. Okay. Let's see. So this is the ISL. I'm sorry. This is ISL 81. Now, let's hop into the field watches. So this is just like my really, really popular ISL 40, 41, 42, 43, except in a... So first variant is a black, well, they're all DLC, black DLC case, white hand, yellow accent seconds hand, yellow automatic writing, 100 meters of water resistance, screw down crown. Everything else about the watch is the same. NH36, ghost position, no ghost click, etc., etc. 39 millimeters in diameter, 12 thick to a flat sapphire, 48.5 lug tip to lug tip. We do go for an exhibition case back on this one. Nothing really to write home about, but if you're a mechanical guy like I am, you kind of dig looking at this stuff, so it gives you something to look at if you're bored in a meeting or in a Zoom meeting or whatever it might be. Did I mention that this is a 22 millimeter lug? If I didn't, I'm sorry. This guy's a 20 millimeter lug. Weighs 70 grams. This is ISL 82, 199 as well. The strap does have these quick release pins. It's a nice strap. It's a leather back strap. Nylon top, leather back with my brand name on it, matching buckle. You want to pull it out. These guys are strap monsters, truly. You just pull back that little pin. The strap comes right out. You can use any 20 millimeter spring bar as a replacement. There's the dial. Looks awesome. Love the yellow. The pop of yellow I felt was just enough. Again, I'm going more for a tactical look again. So that's why just a little splash of color. Did I zoom in on this guy before? I don't know if I didn't. There, you can see it. And then one more I wanted to really do. And I said all the time, I set the times on these, but they're running, so the time is a ticking. Is an all lume dial. Orange automatic writing at the bottom, but you'll notice that I kept it with a black seconds hand. I felt like it popped a lot more. So really the only The only pop of color you get is from the automatic writing, but wait till you see how this thing glows. Went with a more of a beige strap to kind of match the dial a bit. Same case back. This is ISL 83, 199 as well. We'll come back in and you can see it. Nice black hands, glossy, perfect. Okay, so let's do lume. The lume, I'm going to tell you, is insane. And then I will do I guess I'll do a wrist shot. I'll pull one of each for that. So first off, here is that full lume dial field watch. I don't know. Well, what can you say? This this glows amazing. Look, it's lighting. It actually lights up my gloves. Lights up amazing. Let's do the other field watch next. So this is that black dial field watch with the yellow accents. You see the tip of the second hand is lumed, a little triangle. The numbers are lumed. Everything else, that looks great. Easy to read, no problem. I'll do both Fliegers at the same time since they're kind of the same. Here's both Fliegers. A dial in my left hand, clearly. B dial in my right hand, clearly. Again, what am I going to say? You can tell the time in the dark, and that's kind of the whole purpose of this thing. I haven't done a watch yet where lume is a waste. I try to make it purposeful whenever it is used. First up is, this is the ISL 81. This is the B dial DLC Flieger, 42 millimeters, 48. Did I mention this side, the tip to tips? I'm sorry if I didn't. This guy is 48 tip to tip. The field watch is actually 48 and a half tip to tip, a little bit longer. The lugs on it are a bit longer, even though it's a smaller diameter. But beautiful looking, so nice, so nice, so under the radar, stealth, right under the radar, and the pop of color. And I feel like the pop of color brings it all together. And if you wanted to, definitely a black strap with some kind of orange stitch or an orange line running through would certainly be perfect. And here is the 39 millimeter field watch, 48 and a half lug tip to lug tip. Fits perfectly, fits very well. Room to go in either direction on the strap, or obviously if you're going to change the strap, you can change it to anything else that you might enjoy. And that's going to finish it up. This has been Mark from LongIslandWatch.com showing you, well, not 2, but 4 new DLC Islanders. Ta-da! Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe, channel if you've not done so. Questions or comments, put them down below, and I'll be sure to address them as soon as I can. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.